Hello, my dolls, and welcome to the Cello Doll YouTube channel. You dolls have been requesting some tips on scales, and I thought I would do you one better and talk about modes. Cello Doll, we have to play scales all the time, and now you're saying modes? Yes, modes are so helpful for you in a way that scales aren't, and I will get into that and show you ways that you can practice modes no matter where you are in your cello learning journey. Now, before I get started, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, a like, and to subscribe to the Cello Doll YouTube channel as a way to show your support for all of these resources, educational, entertainment. A subscription would be fabulous. So, why do I practice modes? It actually happened as an accident. One day when I was in college, I did this exercise where I would run through all of my scales up and down the A string. And I realized if you do a traditional diatonic scale, there is no change in the order of half steps and whole steps. I was just going on autopilot at that point, and I wanted to do something different, and my dolls, it scrambled my brain. Every time I started a new mode, the order of the whole steps and half steps were changing, and I was having to adjust very quickly. I was playing scales I had never regularly heard before, and it was a really great way to train my fingers and my ear. And I think it would be a great thing for you dolls to try. So here's an easy way you can remember your modes. Pick a scale and start on every single note of that scale, maintaining the key signature throughout. So for example, if I quickly play a 1 octave C major scale, now I'm gonna keep the key signature of no sharps, no flats. And I'm gonna start it on D, or Dorian. So there are so many different ways you can explore this exercise. You could play quarter notes, eighth notes, triplets, long tones, but either way, I like to use the metronome, somewhere between 60 or 80 beats per minute, nothing too fast or nothing too slow. So to give you some beginner to advanced mode exercises, we're gonna be at 80 beats per minute. Now my dolls, keep in mind I've been doing this exercise for years, so I really would recommend starting on the lower end of that metronome spectrum, the 60 beats per minute, and do quarter notes. I mostly did eighth notes because this video would take forever if I did quarter notes, but in your practice room, it can take forever. That is totally okay. So another reason modes are important, classical concertos and virtuosic repertoire, those are filled with scalular runs. For example, I was playing Haydn in D concerto today and I found a real life example of a mode. So in that case, I was in the D major key signature, but I started down on an A, hopped up to a G, came down the scale and landed on a C sharp. It outlined it in a 7 chord. If you don't know what that means, that's fine. What's important is it's an example of starting on a higher pitch that wasn't a D, ending on a lower pitch that wasn't a D, but you were still in D major and you had to play a scale. So modes are super helpful in your practicing. Good luck. If you want to send this video to a friend, you guys can make a challenge out of it. You know what? Why don't we make a challenge out of it? If you come up with your own wacky mode exercise or find some cool stuff in experimenting, tag us at the Cello Doll and use the hashtag, let's see, Cello Doll mode, which kind of sounds like you're the cello doll in cello doll mode, but you're actually playing the mode scale. I don't know, guys. I came up with this in like 2 seconds. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will answer them when I can. Once again, I'm the Cello Doll and you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and of course on YouTube right here. Thank you, dolls, for watching. Good luck exploring some modes and with your practicing this week. Bye!